Hi, and welcome back to Broken Sword. We're just on our way to the castle, which is where Professor Pegram dug up the gem and the tripod, and apparently it's haunted, but I don't believe the rumors. I I hope we can find the castle today. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just up here. Okay, it's not, but never mind. Who's this guy full of hay?
Hi, do you speak
Hi.
English?
Well, now, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Maybe a mixture of both? Okay, dude, I need to get into that castle, but first, what are you reading?
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
Wonderful. Very interesting.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing
What's
like it.
not?
The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the blade. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter.
That's so
I
true.
bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Surely the betrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves.
Alright, tell me about Pegrams.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Okay.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
Yep, he has indeed.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Impressive. Let me in.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar preceptory.
Okay, yes.
Where was the site of the Templar preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill.
Yes.
Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
Right.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Maybe that's why they left in such a hurry.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance, not while I'm here to stop you.
Okay, so I need to get rid of this guy, huh? Okay, well, how am I going to get into the castle if this guy won't let me climb up his haystack? It's locked, obviously.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Wow. Okay, so I'm not going to get in there. Come on, guy, just let me climb up. Why won't you let me? I won't sue, I promise.
Get away, you silly noodle! Can't you see the load's unstable?
It is a bit, actually.
Don't climb on the cart, pea-brain. Get down, you lemon-brain lummock!
There's nothing I can do right now with that cart. I'm gonna need some help, I think.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box.
Oh.
He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to
Right.
persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
No.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Right.
Chinese burns?
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochman all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it.
Definitely.
If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Maybe I'll go back into the lounge and talk to Sean about the box that he found. I hate this bar so much. It's really annoying.
Hello.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
Yes. Come on, tell me.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
Yes.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Oh, nice. Okay. Who is that guy?
Show me what's in the package,
Yes.
Sean.
Please.
I can't do that.
No,
Why not?
Please.
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
Come on. Come on.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
So will
Who
I.
will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet.
Paris.
Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I
Right.
double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Well, I think we need to go back to Paris pretty soon.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
Yes, come on.
No. Why should I trust
Oh,
you?
no, this guy's gonna
I
run.
don't know who to trust anymore.
This guy
I
is
wish
gonna
I'd
run.
never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Where? Yep, I knew he was gonna run. Oh, okay. We need to. Okay. Was he's got hit by a car.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Fitzgerald's
Yep.
been runned over.
Get out!
Yep. I knew it.
Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
And we're just standing around.
Me too, neither.
He's dead. Sean's now dead. The package is gone. Oh, the box. That box on the wall.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Yes, I know.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding me own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill.
Yep.
Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub, and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Pixie, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner.
They took him.
Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
They took him. Wow.
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Oh my god.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask.
Wow.
Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Yep. Oh my god.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
The pixie. He's now here. The killer clown, Khan. He's here.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing
Oh,
so,
no.
it snapped off in my hand.
What have I broken? What on earth have I broken?
It was impossible to return the switch to its original
Damn.
position.
Well, what did I break? What is that a switch for, anyway?
I tried to flip the switch with the lifting key, but it was much too cumbersome for the job.
Okay, so I need to find something else to move that switch. I don't have anything. Well, I wonder if any of these guys will know anything more to tell me. Does he know about this car?
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
Mm-hmm.
McGuire's always spinning wild yards.
It's true.
I don't know where he gets them from. Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
I believe him, though.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me.
Yes.
He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
Or a pixie.
That boy has a head full of fluffy toys.
Goodbye for now.
It's impossible to get help here. I think I want to take that guy's wire, though.
Hello again.
Maybe I could use it on the switch outside. He just hit his wire. And now he brings the wire back out.
Oh, no, you
He
don't.
won't let me take
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry.
How can I get that wire from him?
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Let me up.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the
Okay.
hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
Right.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
Yes.
The
not
driver of the Ferrari was
exactly.
involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
Mhm.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
It was murder.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Right.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Damn.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides,
Come
what
on.
could they do?
Well,
Go
they could mount a
away.
search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do?
Mm.
If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard
Go
this
away.
potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
No, no, no. Please don't.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Yes.
Marvellous. I think I should start
Yes.
me inquiries in the bar.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.
He strode off in the direction
Done.
of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Fantastic. Let's get up this thing. See, it's not dangerous at all, but we are not tall enough to get... I don't know if we could do it.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I
Yeah.
could, the wall was out of reach.
Damn it.
What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Oh no. I can't do it. Okay, there must be something else we can do here. The wall does look kinda broken though. What's that?
I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Okay. What if I use our lovely tool here? That's gonna do something.
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove.
Please
It
work.
remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to
Yes.
form a step.
Oh no. Does that mean I've lost my key now?
I tugged at the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
Okay, well, we've lost it, but we have to. Yes! Oh, it's fantastic. We're gonna go into the castle. That's the ghost. It's a goat. You can talk to the goat? Okay. Hi, goat.
Hey, Billy! The animal fixed on me with an evil glare.
How is that
Behind
too
the
bad?
malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
Okay, he doesn't want me to move anywhere. I see. There's a ladder down there. Are you gonna get up, dude? How do I get past this goat? There's a ladder to go. He's on a rope. I don't have anything that he might like. I was thinking I could tempt him with like a tin can or something. Huh. His rope won't be like very long. Surely I'll be able to get some places at least that he can't get to. So we have an old piece of farm machinery there, right? And the entrance to the castle, I'm guessing. Nothing I have is gonna stop this goat. I don't think there's anything I can do. What if I try and get in there and then talk to him before he comes over and butts me? No, that doesn't work either. What if I try and get in, then talk to him when he's moving? Nope. What if I could get his rope tied up or tangled on something? Oh! What is that gonna do? Oh!
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
That's great, but why do I kind of feel bad now?
No way was I going near that old goat.
Oh, well, I don't want him to be stuck on that thing forever. Oh,
Hey, Billy! The goat responded.
I feel bad now. I feel bad. I hope I can untangle him at some point or just help him out. I thought he would get tangled. Alright, so where is this, like, the cellar of the castle or something? This is a creepy looking place. It's got quite a few things in here. What's that thing? Looks like...
I placed my fingers and thumb into the
Yes.
holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Okay. We have to do something else first, I think. That's a statue.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Mm-hmm.
As I swung the stone upright,
Yes.
I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
Yes. So that thing should be positioned up there. That's the same pattern of holes.
I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
Right. So now we need to, I think, get that thing up there, but it's broken. I don't know how to repair that.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder,
Concrete?
I realized what it was.
Cement.
Plaster of
Yep.
Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
I think we need to make
The
something.
only object on the table which interested me was a small sack.
Alright, so we now have some plaster of Paris. Perhaps we could make like an indentation of... No, that's not going to work. I was thinking we could make a mold or something of the back of that thing's head. That's not going to work at all. What about if we make it of that thing, of the holes? Don't we need water?
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
We need some sort of water to get that to work.
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Well done. It's still not going to help us.
I tried in vain to move the panel.
No, you need to put that in its place to be able to open the door. We are going to need some sort of liquid or water, and I know that at the pub it serves beer. So I may have to go back there and get some, because there's no water in the trough for the goat. Hang on though, I have a problem. If I go back to the pub, I'm supposed to be minding this haystack. Oh no. But I need to get the water. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to risk it, because I need that, some sort of liquid. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna get in big trouble here. Maybe if I just ignore him. He may not notice me.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Oh, I can't get
I don't want anything.
Oh
Just give me
no.
a shout when you do.
He's not letting me get a beer. Can I not take the beer with me? Wonder if I can
Excuse
order
me?
another.
Yes, sir?
Yes?
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir.
I do have an idea. What if I drink...
I'm sorry, but the pump
Oh,
appears
no.
to be broken.
Oh,
I can
no.
fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
That's...
It's not my idea, is it?
That's broken now too, but I am an electrician.
It just
Look.
so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Yes.
Well, no. Isn't that marvellous?
Yes, it is.
Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps.
Okay.
You can make a start on the glass washer.
Right. Okay. Well, this is good. We're getting somewhere. But really, I wanted to. I had
And
this.
when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
I had this idea. If I drink enough beer, I might need to go to the toilet so I can make the plaster of Paris thing. I'm still going to work on that.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Okay. What am I going to do?
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug.
Oh,
Seemed
no.
fine to me.
Oh dear, I can't fix it.
Well,
What?
are you going to fix this glass washer or not?
Maybe I'll get this guy's Oh jeez, there's nothing I can do. I think I need to get this guy's wire, but he looks at me all the time. Hang on.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
Okay. I think I can use the wire on that? Or that little box out the front? Hang on, he's got another wire there. Is that going to do anything? Wire. No, it doesn't even do anything. What am I supposed to do?
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire.
What?
I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety
Oh
precautions.
my god.
Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo!
Wow.
And a blessing to all the saints.
Okay.
A free half pint to that man on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so,
Sure.
but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on my hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Okay. I wonder if I'll be able to get some sort of liquid to pour into that plaster of Paris.
What a
Ew.
dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
There is something there. There's something on the floor, I think, as well.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Okay. There's nothing in here. I was expecting more. Maybe that has done something. What does that do though? I am curious though. That lever, has that unlocked this great thing? Okay.
I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below.
Okay.
I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Right. Hey, who's that? Is that Khan?
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my
No.
guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan.
Yes, it
What's
was
the problem?
Khan.
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I saw nothing.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut.
Yes.
Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
It went in the
Of
grate.
course. Thank you.
The parcel has gone in the grate. Yes, yes,
It
yes.
wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping. It was my damned legs. They wouldn't move.
Okay, well, let's go back into the cellar. That may, having it open, it might get more brighter, and I'll be able to see something at least. Yes, look at that! What? Okay, I knew there was something there on the floor.
Then I noticed a flash of light.
Yes.
Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
That's what Sean dropped.
It was Pilgrim's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command.
Wow.
I guess I was already under its spell.
Wow, this is
Did
fantastic.
you find it?
Shh.
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Don't.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire, I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No
Okay.
way, you're not old enough.
Just
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
oh,
I
no.
could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
That's fine.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Definitely. Okay, what else have we got here?
I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
There is a leaking sink. I would like to see if I can collect some of that water in a bucket, perhaps?
The carton was damp and soggy. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water. I shut
Okay.
off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
That's fine. We just need to find like a bucket. I need something to collect some of that water. I don't know what that green thing is.
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me
Towel?
from moving it.
Okay. Well, let's wait until he has a drink. And then take the towel.
As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Alright, nice. Nice. We'll go put the towel into the sink. I don't know if that's going to collect enough water. Am I even on the right track here with what I'm thinking?
The faucet creaked.
Let's try with the beer towel. Okay, so that is very, very wet now.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Yes.
No.
Oh, hang on. I need to turn off the tap.
I shut off the faucet.
I think we're done here. I can't fix his beer things. So let's go to the castle and see if I can like squeeze the towel into the plaster of Paris. I think that's what we got to do. I might just close that trapdoor though. Okay, I can't close the trapdoor. I feel bad leaving that open. I've just made a mess of his cellar. At least I didn't leave the tap on. Okay, we're back in this place. Let's use the beer towel on that. Yes! Yes! It's gonna actually
I
do
squeezed
something.
the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
What? Come on! Oh, I thought that was the right thing to do. Maybe I have to soak the towel for longer. Alright, let's soak this towel for a long time, or even do it twice.
The towel was already as wet as it was going to get.
Right. Turn that off and
I shut off the faucet.
let's go quick. No distractions, no chatting, no talking. Come on, get out of there. We gotta go. I'm pretty sure this is right. Although it would have just been easier to like pour a glass, like just borrow a glass or buy a bottle of water or something. Moment of truth. How are we gonna go? Please work. That's better. Yes.
The trickle of
Right.
water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Yes. When is it gonna dry? Oh, it's dry already.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Put it in there, my friend. put it in there.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Wow, okay. Very, very, very good. We're going in there. And we have the flashlight. This is fantastic. Oh, okay. 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 Wow. What's that? Wow. Uh-oh.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's, I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Okay.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead,
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Look what we have.
Pigram's gem?
Mm-hmm.
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George.
Oh.
I'd be too tempted to sell it.
The gem.
That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn.
We need to take that tripod somehow. We need to somehow take the tripod from the museum.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobineau at the Kron Museum.
He's not
And
there.
why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
He doesn't
Okay.
care.
Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Rosso doesn't care. I'll do what Nicole said and go to the police station, but these guys don't care. They said that they don't want anything to do with the murder anymore. I don't think they're going to help me.
Excuse me?
What do you want now?
Oh, I've got lots of things to talk to this guy about.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized,
Oh.
probably by one of his rivals.
Okay.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Right.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur?
Yes, yes.
Where is the victim?
I'm
Me.
the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
Yes.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Yes. I hate those guys.
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur.
Good.
For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them. And the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Wonderful.
Thanks for taking me seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Oh, that's good. They actually care.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Sure.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
What now, monsieur?
I've got many things to talk to you about.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Right.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pigram, the second son of
Molly.
Lord Barclay Pigram.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Right.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
I might show him the gem, but I don't want him to take it from me.
What do you make of this, Inspector?
Astounding. Where did you come by a stone like that?
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been stolen, I would know it for sure.
Right. Well, he was less help than I was hoping. I'm going to ask the sergeant instead. That Rosso didn't really help much at all. Let's see if he knows about the gem.
Maybe not.
He doesn't want to show him.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you, Sergeant?
That's a double-lined Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip. Now, that's unusual.
Okay.
Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't
Wow.
seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare then?
Wow.
In this part of the world, yes. There are
Nice.
only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
Well, I am unable to show him the gem for some reason, but he
See you
knows
later,
about
Sergeant.
the matchbook. They weren't really much help to me. At least he's going to report those pair of thugs. That's nice. Well, we know that Marquette is in the hospital. Hospital. I guess that's our next place to go and investigate.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
Some things can look a bit that way, can't they? Ambulance, door.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled.
Probably locked, right?
The door was locked.
Of course. Well, let's go inside. Alright. We have a receptionist, a doctor pacing around. It does look like a very nice place. What does this doctor want?
Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
What's that noise?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's
That's
cute.
right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
What's wrong with Bunny? I like that. I wanted to know.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
And no, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir.
Oh.
I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
He seems very old to be a trainee.
See you later.
Right.
Okay, well, Bunny doesn't really do much. The receptionist will probably know.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
She's too busy to talk.
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Who's that
Oh,
guy?
the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature.
It's nice.
How may I help you?
I kind of want to leave her now and talk to that guy.
Oh, it doesn't.
I want to see what this guy is. He looks important.
Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Oh.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
It's a patient.
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies
Oh.
regarding visiting hours, don't you?
Yeah.
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
Wonderful.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death.
That is true.
That's why we have rules.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Of course, of course.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Of course not.
Thanks for your help.
So I'm guessing I won't be able to go and see
Excuse
Marquet.
me.
Yes, sir?
I won't be able to get an appointment. I just know it.
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Yep, brother. Oh, do I lie or not? I'm gonna have to say yes because they won't let me in otherwise.
Yeah, I'm his long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not.
Damn. Maybe I should
So,
have
do
lied.
I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
Oh,
Has Marquet been visited by a man
I'm
in
not
a
gonna
clown
get anywhere.
costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
I have an idea. I need to go to the costume shop, get a costume, and I'll be the entertainer.
Look at
So you're Marquet?
for me.
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here.
Oh, wow.
Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall.
So he's been looking
he's
for Merlin.
been transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's
Bad? That's bad?
Nurse Grendel's ward.
Uh-oh.
What's so bad about
Nurse
Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock, alarm call. 6:10, bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result.
What?
Those
Okay.
patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Right. Well, how am I going to get in there?
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous.
Oh.
With a big green capital J.
Really? I don't see that, though.
How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom.
Right.
Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna.
Huh?
And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
How am I going to remember all that?
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Right. We're getting somewhere. It seems like there's so much is happening and you only get a few steps ahead. But we are finally going to go and see this fellow in the hospital. If I can get through with Nurse Grendel, we have the gem. We know where the tripod is, so I'm guessing at some point we need to steal that from the museum, which is going to be a little bit difficult. Oh, we have done so much today. We've been to Ireland, we're now back in Paris, and that was a little bit strange to have that jump in between. We saw the Pixie. That actually happened. It came true. The killer clown, Khan, changed into his Pixie costume, and I think he has killed Sean Fitzgerald. For sure. I don't really know this Marquet guy. I'm not sure if he is... I'm not really sure what's going to happen with him at all. But it does seem like he's being protected in some way, but I am not too sure what's going to go on there. But when we resume this next time, we were going to go and take a visit to Marquet if we can find our way through the corridor. That was a really long directions. I'm not very good with following directions. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying Broken Sword. It's so much fun to play. I am loving it, although it's getting a little bit trickier, I must say, with all the puzzles. Have a most wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye.